If I offered you $1,000,000 today, or one penny that doubled every day for 30 days, which would you choose? Most people would take the million, but by day 30, that penny becomes more than $10 million. Why? Because of one of the most powerful forces God built into creation: compounding. And most people think compounding only applies to investing, but it doesn't. Your life is compounding. Every prayer, every workout, every temptation resisted, every chapter you read, every act of generosity, every decision you make today is quietly becoming tomorrow's life. But the problem is, most people quit before compounding begins. Today we're going to look at the art of compounding through the lens of Scripture and why small acts of faithfulness produce extraordinary lives. Part 1. God built the world to compound. God rarely works instantly, but He works consistently. Look at creation. A seed becomes a tree. A child becomes a man. Disciples become apostles. The kingdom itself was described by Jesus as a mustard seed, the smallest beginning, growing into something impossible to ignore. Jesus said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed." Notice, God celebrates growth, not shortcuts. We celebrate overnight success, but God celebrates faithful obedience. And God's favorite miracle isn't instant success, but it's faithful growth. Part 2. Your habits never stay small. Proverbs tells us, a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands, and poverty comes. Notice those words, a little. Not one massive mistake, but tiny, repeated ones. Sin compounds, debt compounds, laziness compounds, but so does discipline, wisdom, prayer, integrity. Every habit casts a vote towards the man you're becoming. Because you're never standing still, but you're compounding. Part 3. Faith compounds. Imagine praying today and nothing happens. Tomorrow, nothing happens. A month later, still nothing. Most people quit, but Scripture shows something different. Abraham waited decades. Joseph spent years in slavery and prison. David was anointed king, and then waited years before wearing the crown. Noah built an ark long before rain existed. And so none of them saw immediate results, yet every day of obedience stacked upon the last. And faith compounds long before circumstances change. James writes, "Let perseverance finish its work." So God isn't wasting your waiting, but He's compounding your character. Part 4. Wisdom compounds. Read 10 pages every day. Learn one new skill each week. Have one meaningful conversation every day. Invest a little every month. Pray every morning. None of these feel dramatic, but neither does placing one brick. Until suddenly, there's a cathedral. Solomon didn't become wise overnight. Daniel didn't become trustworthy overnight. And Joseph didn't become capable of leading Egypt overnight. But they became extraordinary because they did ordinary things faithfully. Because extraordinary lives are usually ordinary days repeated with extraordinary consistency. Part 5. Sin compounds too. We love talking about positive compounding, but Scripture warns us about the negative kind. James says, "Desire gives birth to sin, and sin produces death. Notice the progression. Nobody destroys their life overnight. One compromise, one hidden addiction, one dishonest decision, one missed prayer, one ignored conviction. Small things become strongholds. And that's why Satan loves small compromises, because he understands compounding. Part 6. Wealth compounds. This is where many Christians misunderstand Scripture. Money isn't evil, but money amplifies who you already are. The Bible teaches diligence, stewardship, saving, generosity, investing wisely. The parable of the talents wasn't about preserving resources, but it was about multiplying them. Because God gives increase to the faithful stewards, not because He worships wealth, but because faithful people can accomplish more for His kingdom. Financial compounding is simply another picture of biblical stewardship, because money grows best when it's given time. So does wisdom, so does character, and so does faith. Part 7. The compound effect of generosity. Jesus said, "Give, and it will be given to you." Generosity compounds too. One encouraging word, one disciple, one child you raise, one family you help, one person you introduce to Christ. You may never know how far your obedience travels, but the kingdom grows through multiplication. Part 8. Why most people never experience it. The tragedy isn't that compounding doesn't work, but it's that people stop too early. They quit the gym after 2 weeks. They stop praying after one unanswered prayer. They quit reading because they don't feel smarter. They quit investing because they don't feel richer. They quit serving because nobody noticed. But compounding is invisible until suddenly it isn't. Final challenge. So here's my challenge. Don't chase dramatic days, but win ordinary ones. Pray today, read today, forgive today, invest today, serve today, exercise today. Say no to temptation today. Because today's obedience becomes tomorrow's strength. And the truth is, one decision won't change your life, but thousands of God-honoring decisions absolutely will. And so 5 years from now, you'll either be living off the compound interest of your discipline or paying the compound interest of your compromises. So choose wisely, because God has designed your life to multiply whatever you consistently plant. As Galatians reminds us, a man reaps what he sows. So sow faith, sow wisdom, sow discipline, sow generosity, sow righteousness, and trust God with the harvest. Thank you for listening. If this encouraged you, subscribe to the Men of God Motivation. Every week we help Christian men build lives that honor Christ through faith, discipline, purpose, and biblical wisdom. And remember this, your future isn't built by one giant decision, but it's built by thousands of faithful ones. That's the art of compounding God's way.